Hey, scrappy friends. I am coming to you with a series that dropped off for sure because October daily, December daily, all of the project things. As I will put up here in the little link wherever, I think it's up here. Where I was working on this, but I have probably, well, when I was going through everything, I have, I think, this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different kits. Now, I think in my closet might be a mini kit. I'm not sure. I need to look at that one again. But I have about 12 at least kits, since I was on the 12-month subscription, that I need to really hone in on. So I did some planning sessions way back when with a few. I even got a few spreads done. Unfortunately, I left a coffee or something on my desk, and my puppy likes to jump on my desk. Yes, my dog. Especially when I leave like a bowl, like an empty bowl or something, and he spilled the coffee and those spreads were out and ruined everything. So I was not happy. I do have the digitals of most of my kits because they give you the digitals. They do give you the digitals, so I will be able to probably go back and redo those pages that I did. But yeah, it was a bummer. I think it was like one on, I think I did them both on a video. It's like one that was the like choices of our wedding songs, and then I can't remember what the other one was. But I do have from my other planning sessions a few, and I even have like some random snowflakes in here. Anyways, I do have a few pages already set up. So this one is from like the new episodes that I just need to go through and actually do these spreads. I need to like print out of some planning sessions that I've already done. Yeah, I don't know what this kit was, but this was an autumn kit. I do know that. But yeah, they're in here, and this is kind of what we're going to do today. We're going to do a planning session and go through, this is a lot of okay, here we go. A lot of make the splash. But yeah, I have some in here. I really do need to get through some of these. That is what we're going to kind of do, but we are also going to get some of these spreads done. But I wanted to take one more kit and kind of plan these. And then this is my goal this year or this next month or so, is to sit through and do these. Like, there's no reason to plan them and then not do them. So the kit that we are going to go through is like the celebrate party. It says party time stickers. Why do I have two of those? But it looks like it was like the March kit, obviously. So I want to go through them. I don't know if I have all of... That looks a lot like Ellie Edwards stuff this year. But some of these we will go and get this done. I still have lots of project life, so let's get kind of started. Yeah, I don't know why I have two of those, because I definitely won't need two. But yeah, I want to plan some things. Where are my planning pages? Right here. I printed out some planning pages. These planning pages are from Crystal Inunante. I mean, you don't need them, but they are easy, and I like them because they do fit into my things. I would love, right now, let's go over that too. Right now, the only thing that I subscribe to is Ellie Edwards' Stories by the Month and Story Kit. This month I skipped the Stories Kit. Open was just not one that I was pulled to. I didn't feel like I could make a lot of stories out of it, so I did skip it. You are allowed to do that in that one. I have canceled my L Studio subscription after I got December because that I use a lot in Project Life though, so I will use that. But honestly, guys, I have almost went all digital, and as much as I would like the product, I only use the embellishments, honestly. I don't know, like all of this, having all of the stuff is great, but honestly, the digitals just do it for me, I guess. I don't know. So all right, so oh, we have some embellishments in here. Let's go through. This is why I love Paper Person. So honestly, I would love to subscribe to them again because I want their stamps. Their stamps are probably the best thing. I need to look up what the stamp was for this one, honestly. But you know, this kit though I figured would be pretty easy as my kids have birthday parties, right? Like my kids do have birthdays. So yes. So I'm kind of, what I am doing is kind of just going through, but like cards like that, I'll probably never use, but I will use this side. Actually, I know what I can do because my son just had a great birthday this year, he said. So we'll probably document that. So what I kind of do with the kit, yes, is just kind of go through it, figure out what I would like. Then we will go through and I will write out my stories. I'll probably put you in like a little bit of a fast forward. But right now I like to just kind of go through the cards and pick out ones that are like all the birthday ones just got put over here. Those are ones. And then I need to start paying attention to like if they do say a year or 2022, like I need to obviously use that. But for like digital, I would kind of like, I would like this big. 2, I would like to change the color. I'm not like, I mean, I do love green, but my birthday is in August, so like green isn't really a big August color. So yeah, that's kind of like how I will go through this. What I kind of feel like right off the top of my head, what will go into Project Life stuff. And Project Life for me this year looks like is supposed to be in a 9x12. The problem is I don't have one page protector, even though I was going to use old page protectors. I'm getting way off topic. This is gonna be all over the place, guys. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so let's go through this. Let's make a few pages. I really try not to think too hard into these. These usually are very simple pages, and to get this out of the way. But I am super glad that I'm actually gonna go through and make sure I have this kit in digital. I don't know what this kit was called though. I'll probably Celebrate. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure because those are all the ones I wrote down that I have the digitals of. Because like this card, I could see myself using this card digitally. I'll take that out a lot. So let's get moving here. And this is also another way. Also, let me bring this up one more time. So something like this card, or best birthday ever, I guess, or a few traditions on my birthday, or even this one. Since both my boys just had birthdays, I can mention to myself like, okay, you have this card and now you have it in digital. Go do 2 stories. Go do a story for for both kids. And then that's how I tend to get my stories told very quickly, is I just use 2 stories for everything. So, especially since there are a lot of things that both my boys, both have, like birthdays. So, all right, let's look through these papers. So March, again, I haven't been using these, but Again, maybe I will. I don't know. This is a really fun paper. This one will definitely be used. This is quite fun. I'm not sure exactly how I'll use it. This one makes my eyes go nuts, so I don't know. That needs to be cut down. Really pretty pink paper. This just gives me all the Christmas vibes, so I don't really know. And then this is a 3x4, and then I have so many alpha stickers from Paper Person, but these ones are just numbers since it's all about birthdays. So we'll put off those to the side. So this was actually the February kit, and the stamp set. The stamp set had really nothing to do with celebrate, I guess. It's labels. All right, so let's get some stories told, guys. Let's get some. So we went through, I shut off the camera because I need to do a little bit more. Sometimes I can just like run through them and I've got good ideas. Sometimes I just cannot. So I have all of this because I've also pulled out some stamps that I know I want to use on some of these spreads. And I've printed off some pictures so that we can do a spread. So a couple of stories I will show with you of what I'm going to do with these. This one is going to be a pretty elaborate one. As you can see, he had a yes day for his 10th birthday. So I'm going to use this with some vellum to make a pocket for all the pictures, because I have tons of pictures from that day. Fill out the card, I think make a flip, a couple of things. So, but we're not going to do that one today. That one's going to be another day. This is the story that we're about to do. I love this paper, and I seen an idea, and since both of my boys turn another age, within like 30 days of each other, it's like, I usually do like the birthday pictures together and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I'm going to do, one of Jamin currently at 15 and one of Cannon currently at 10. And this is the one that we're going to do. So I'm going to leave that off to the side, and I'm going to show you kind of how I'm going to do that one. Otherwise, I have kept these 4 cards for, Project Life, because I feel like it's a good card, like a right now. This one just has a lot you can fill in, obviously this one, and then I just didn't have anything for that one. So that is a Project Life card. These two, every year I take a picture of my husband opening the bottle of champagne at New Year's or holding it or something. So I'm going to do a spread about that. These 2 cards are going to be inserted into our Mexico travel album, hopefully if I get to that one. So, because it's all about partying there. This one is going to be, I think in 2020, I made a cake. My son wanted a cake with like a strawberry filling in the middle, and it was going great until it didn't. And so I'm going to tell a story about that cake and how it was like, it just didn't travel well to my mom's house, and it was kind of funny. So I'm going to do that for that one. And then this one is going to kind of go off the other one. This one is going to be the story of Jamin's birthday this year, since this one has a 2022, and we got to go to, like, he kind of did like a guest day. He had school on his birthday, so we like ran him down to Chick-fil-A. That's one of his favorite, and we don't have one in our, it's like about an hour away. So I ran him down to Chick-fil-A. He went to Black Rock and did some things with his girlfriend. So, so yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus or 6. It's actually gonna be 7 stories technically, because I'm going to show you how we're going to, and I'm going to have more of this paper left over, honestly. So, All right, guys, so we are going to work with this 6x8 paper to begin with and cut 2 strips. This is a semi-scrap lift off of, I can't remember exactly. I will pin it, or I will put it in the description below, of course. But I believe this was like for a designer. She works with L Studios, as L Studios has paper like this quite often also. Love the rainbow, of course. Rainbows, work beautiful. This is just a little bit different colors, and I loved it. So what I'm doing is just putting about 1.25 inch strip down my pictures. You're going to see here, after I get done stamping all of these out, that my pictures don't work, and unfortunately I have to reprint. This day I was quite frustrated as I had unfortunately wasted a lot of my matte photo paper, but it happens. So all right, so we stamped all those out. I am using the thin labels from L Studio. They fit pretty nicely in those strips. A couple of them were a little bit bigger, but that's okay. But I thought doing a currently page for both boys was a good place to start. One good thing about those labels is I have the dies for them, so I do not have to fussy cut them all out, which is amazing. Though I probably could have went through my stash and found a lot of these colors, but I definitely wanted them thin and matching these colors on this paper quite well. So I just stamped them out. All right, so, and I have now reprinted. I just recropped my pictures a little bit. I needed them to move over to the side a little bit, so recropped those pictures, and now putting this down. Texted my 15-year-old, which absolutely hates this picture. It's not my favorite picture of him of all times, but I think I had to like Photoshop some messes off of his sweatshirt. They went with me to a photo shoot one day, and the flowers were gorgeous, so I just snapped a few pictures of them really quick. Anyways, my kids pretty much hate me asking them questions like this, so he doesn't give me the best of answers, but I kind of pried some out of him, asking him what he was loving, what he wasn't loving, what he was watching, what he was working on, I believe, and I can't remember that last one, and then the date. So, of course, not loving school, especially because I asked him the week before final exams, so he was definitely not feeling school at this point. I went through many ways to put currently up at the top. I ended up for this one just stamping it right on there. I did it with some VersaFine black ink, and it came out perfectly. You're going to see the other one. The edge of that paper or that picture was darker, not so bright. So I went with white ink, and then that didn't work out so well either. I even tried to use an acrylic paint marker to make it brighter, and it just didn't work. So you'll see here in a minute. Super excited to find this no, this is not an ampersand. This is an at sign. I don't know what this one is called technically. In another stamp set by L Studios. It was the Lizzie set. I love that set. I was so excited because I did not think that I had this symbol, and when I went through and I was like, yes, I do. I was so excited. So definitely took me a minute to find the numbers that would fit. You're going to see me go through quite a few. I was trying to use the paper person ones. Those they were too long. And then I was trying to use some thickers. Those ones were too big because I just didn't plan ahead. I should have put the numbers down first and then stamped it. But finally found some black thickers that were skinnier and fit better. And then just adhering all of these down. My little guy had not answered my questions at this point, so the next spread you're going to see that I just put the things down and wrote them in. You'll see the picture at the end. I'll have a picture of both. Oh, colors that I used. during this spread. All close to my heart inks. I believe it was Holiday Red, Sorbet, Smoothie, Sunflower for the yellow, Glacier for the light blue. It was what was the green? The dark green. I think Top Kerri for the green. Yes, I do believe that one. And then the blue was Juniper, I do believe. So I think that was all of them. If not, I will go back and put those in. That was a lot of colors. All right, so there's my little guy. You are going to see I am actually using Colonial White, as I have found that I just have not found the best white ink. I am going to try and order the Heroes Art one, I think is what a lot of the card makers suggest. And though it was pretty bright, not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. This is the best white that I have found because it's the pigment, so it stands like it sits on top of the paper more. It still wasn't the best, so that's why I'm not sure if I show it on here, but I do go through and try and use a white acrylic marker to go over it. Nope, I don't show it because that at sign just got brighter and I did not show it. So, used all the same colors. I just stamped everything twice. That is why I try and do 2 spreads at one time, especially when it's a spread that literally both boys were at the same exact time taking the same exact picture. You know, I just did it both because it's easier. You seen that first one took me a little bit of time. Once I've figured out a spread and how to put it together, there's no reason why I shouldn't use it twice to get 2 spreads done. And this is just how I have gotten spreads done a little bit quicker, especially when I'm trying to use up a kit. So, cutting off my edges there a little bit. Oh, I did miss in the last one. I did use a Morel Studios like embellishments, the puffy stickers, just because they have the best rainbow colors that I have. Yeah, did get to use the letters on this one because I made sure to leave enough space, and then I did just use one of those currentlies that I had already stamped out on paper, fussy cut it out. Not the best fussy cut, but it was good enough for me and did it. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging in with me. I know it was a longer one. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I would love a thumbs up. Can't wait to keep this series going. Talk to you soon. Bye.